Hello, friends and members of the Creation Research Society. Dr. Brown here. As you know, this July we will be having our annual Creation Research Society conference in St. Louis, Missouri. This is July 24th through the 26th. On the first day of the conference, we have the special opportunity to have topical workshops, and we have 3 of them this year. You've maybe heard about the geology workshop, the biology workshop. Well, today we've got the leaders of our astronomy workshop here to tell us why it's the best workshop at CRS. Bob, let me bring you in. Bob Hill's actually the president of the Creation Research Society, and he's an astronomer training in his background. Tell us about why this workshop is important.
Well, we're the ones that actually started the workshop idea. Danny did this. We've done it for several years. And the big difference between the rest of the conference and the workshops is they're usually smaller, and also the interaction we get. They're much more informal. Like I could be presenting something and someone would just ask a question or pipe up and, would you consider this? They're much more informal, lots more interaction, and get more discussion going. It's not just a formal talk.
Definitely, and I've seen that in all of our workshops as well. So you've got a full day. Danny, how are you going to fill that day?
Well, our topic of discussion this time will be cosmology. Each year I try to get something that we want to focus on. And, we don't have a good creation-based model of cosmology. I think part of that problem is lack of biblical specifics. I'm a little envious of the geologists and biologists because they have some things in Scripture that guide them a little better, but it gives us freedom to pursue all sorts of things. So we're going to have several people be presenting, but these are not going to be lectures. I don't want to wait to the end for Q&A. If people have a burning question or comment, they need to interrupt the speaker and talk about it. So it's going to be more like a discussion lead happening. Lead off first and kind of lay out some of the parameters and how I see it. Give a survey of what we have, and then I've asked about 4 other people to pipe in with their ideas, and they'll be presenting and leading after I finish.
Okay, so if I understand this correctly, like if you are out there and you've heard all of these different models of creation cosmology, this is a chance to kind of see them all in one place.
Yeah, what few models we have, we're going to try to, if we can come down and maybe come to consensus about a few questions, because I've seen we're all over the place. It's like herding cats.
Well, I think that speaks for the creation movement in general, not just astronomy and cosmology. It's always a challenge and a fun challenge at that. So you've got your workshop, the astronomy workshop, and why is your workshop better than geology?
Well, geology workshop may rock, but ours is out of this world.
We'll leave it right there.
We get a lot cooler topics to talk about.
So you guys have the last word because you are the last ones to be presenting on your workshop. So we will leave it right there. And let me tell everyone else out there, if you have never been to a CRS conference, this would be a great year to do it. We're in St. Louis this year, and this will be one of the 3 workshop options you can choose from. And then this will be followed by 2 days filled with some really fantastic presentations that we have lined up this year. We hope to see you there.